Hello.
Welcome back
to Sunshine and Rainbows.
Specifically, the Unremarkable Interviews Corner, the show upon which, I'm sorry, silence your cell phones, Jesus.
Again, this is like a movie
that
theater.
Was at me.
If you buy popcorn, that's the only proceeds we get.
However, it's totally valid to sneak in your own snacks.
But they have to be, like, ethically sourced.
Yeah, don't be an asshole. This is the show where we bring in a guest, we buy them food, and we ask them cues. Today, we are joined by the elusive and lovely Shay Carter they went upstairs. That was Rachel stopping in. Over some baked goods from a local
Hawk bakery. Fish Hawk Acres.
Fish Hawk Acres.
Oh, bakery.
God.
What they bake things.
Akery. Hashtag not spawned.
Oh, hashtag never sponsored. We bought Shay a honey bun because she is a honey bun.
Aww.
I'm eating a chocolatey, peanut buttery cupcake, and Kat had a 16-layer, 6-layer. I don't know. It has
it's a 6-layer bar cookie thing. My mom used to make them, and I forgot how overwhelming they are. So I'm 3 bites in, and I'm basically calling it.
Oh yeah, my cupcake's 90% icing, and it's really good. It's just a lot right now. I'll finish it after this. I'll set the scene. I am on one of the lovely plaid couches. Shay and Kat are on the other one, sitting away from the open window because they are cold boys and I am a hot boy. Yeah.
Whistle.
Side note, earlier we tried to whistle at TK and an old man was walking by and he thought we were whistling at him.
Oh,
it was awkward.
So awkward.
It was awkward because multiple of us, we were there was a group of 5 or 6 and we were all whistling at TK and this old man is just hey, thanks, and we're just not at you.
I thought Jules was gonna die.
Oh yeah.
He was so embarrassed.
He was really embarrassed, but TK was just yes, and I think once the man saw TK, he was oh, they're adding him. But yeah, today an old man thought we wolf whistled him,
maybe we did in a way.
Gender equality is real.
Age equality.
Oh god. Ageism, that's out.
Egoism,
out.
Anyway.
Q1.
Ooh, me?
You.
Cool, kick it off. Q1.
Q1.
Do you have any phobias?
Any phobias? That's a really good question.
Yeah, you might want to move that closer to Shay. She talks a little quietly.
I will yell for y'all.
You don't have to yell, but that's fine.
No, I just want to make sure you're heard.
Yeah.
Phobias.
Because we yell.
We're loud.
I don't think I have any, diagnosable phobias.
Really?
I have things I don't like. Lizards.
Ooh. Is that because Florida?
Because Florida, yes.
Absolutely.
The little green boys.
Yeah.
Yep.
They're so fast.
They're
That's
so
what bothers
fast.
me.
Whenever they breathe, their neck opens, and you can see their insides, and it's gross. And no animal should be able to do that.
My little for sorority, she is from Florida, and she finds baby lizards find her. She works at Walmart right now, and she was telling this story about how she was folding some pants or something. There was a baby lizard in the pockets. They just are attracted to her. She finds them everywhere, and I'm Florida is wild.
Yeah, that would be probably my nightmare, I would say.
Luckily, she's not afraid of lizards, so
That's about on
very
par.
lucky, yeah.
With the fish in the.
Oh my god! Yeah, we've talked about a lot of weird
a lot of
amphibian fears going on.
Amphibians are creepy as fuck.
Amen.
They are.
I am not afraid of amphibians. I can't think of one that I'm ooh, get that thing away from me. I'm pretty down with reptiles. I'm not afraid of birds. No.
Birds kind of freak me out, yeah.
Birds also freak my sister out. I think birds are really cool. I am very afraid of monkeys, though.
Ooh.
Monkeys are creepy.
Interesting.
I think it might be because I've also seen a couple of the Planet of the Apes movies, and they're creepy, and there's stories of monkeys breaking into like apartments and like stealing babies. and stuff like I don't know.
There's
that could
no
just
way
be
that's
like
real.
an urban legend from where I'm from, but like
Alright.
it made me paranoid. No, monkeys are my
Have
fear.
monkeys ever stolen babies? Let's see what Siri has to say.
Alexa would know the answer.
Fuck you. Alexa doesn't know shit.
Did you get a new phone?
Yes.
She
It's
did.
my dad's old phone. What? No, they're just kidnapping other babies, like other monkeys, not like human babies.
No, I've like read stories.
I mean, according
not-
to Google, it's only
Okay.
baby monkeys.
We'll talk about this later. This
Damn.
isn't about my fear of monkeys. But
This
yeah.
is about Shay.
But no, legitimately monkeys freak me out. Like, I don't know.
It's fair.
Especially
There's a
like,
lot to be freaked out about. Like, they have the potential to, like, take over the world if you've watched enough.
Totally.
and like also like I don't know, they just like are very invasive of like personal space in ways that make me very uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Like
True.
especially like in like foreign countries where there are a lot more of them, like they're just like hanging out and like taking things from you, and I'm like, don't touch my fucking shit. So yeah, boom.
It's a very
I've
good reason.
exposed myself in my monkey fear.
Called out.
Oh, a classic.
The podcast would definitely not pick up that.
Oh,
Someone's playing Fear
it's
Release.
Fear Elise.
Yeah, there's a
It's
piano
That
lobby.
means they're banned from my room.
Good.
You've seen the sign.
That is a great reason to be banned from your room.
Okay. Q2. What's your go-to Taco Bell order?
Okay, so I always get the nachos Bel Grande.
Ooh.
Okay.
Every time. But I vary what I put on there.
Ooh.
Like, sometimes I just don't do the meat. Sometimes I don't do the tomatoes.
Okay.
And it's always, it's a reliable, very reliable item,
Word.
I would say.
Word.
I've never-
Sorry that that's boring.
No, it's not boring. I've never had those before.
Dude, 10 out of 10. Would recommend.
Word. What comes on them normally?
It's like the nacho cheese,
Mhm.
like the good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And like sour cream and probably like some kind of bean concoction. I've never really like investigated that much. It just kind of
It's probably
is all
for the
layered.
best.
Yeah.
It just tastes like
I
Taco
don't
Bell.
really want to know. Yeah, it's Taco Bell.
It's fake Mexican food. Either way.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat it no
it's
matter what.
It's
so.
no Las
Yeah.
Trancas.
Even Los Trancas is pretty much fake Mexican
Okay,
food. It's a
okay.
chain. I'm sorry. I'm here to ruin dreams.
Q3. Do you have any favorite weird food combinations?
Weird food combinations. I feel like I'm the boringest person y'all could be asking these questions because I don't have phobia and I don't really have. a
But we
weird
got
food
into my monkey
combination.
fear.
We did.
That
Yesterday
was-
we
yeah.
got into Bev's bird fear,
And my fish fear.
which I didn't know about.
I didn't know about that either.
Wow. Well,
very nice.
I'll have to catch you up.
You'll
Okay,
listen to the
we'll talk.
podcast.
I will listen to the podcast. I don't think I have any weird food combinations. No. I put peas in my spaghetti, but I think that's a normal thing to do.
No, that is
so
not
weird.
normal. That is like
Well, like, it's like, I put grape juice in my lasagna. It's not weird.
Okay, peas are not grape juice.
they're not sure. I
It's
mean,
still
literally they're
weird.
not, but it's still
Try
weird.
it sometime.
I don't
I
like
mean-
peas. Also, I'm
Oh,
off
that's a
spaghetti.
sin. You're
the
off.
first-
What?
So when so my sister and I moved to Morgantown. She moved there in about February, and I moved in with her in the end of April. And so my first, like, right after school ended and I was back there, it was like probably the very first week of May. She made spaghetti, but she didn't realize how much she was making, so she made like so much spaghetti that we had to eat it for like 2 weeks straight.
Oh my gosh.
And so, like, by the last time, I literally wanted to cry. Like, we had eaten so much spaghetti, so I can't look at spaghetti
Wow.
That's
anymore.
fair.
Like, I am off
That's wild.
spaghetti so hardcore because of that. And Julia's just like, I can get spaghetti, and I'm like, fuck you. I'm off spaghetti.
You've ruined me.
That's great.
Yeah, so your your ideal meal is not.
It's
for
not
me.
my ideal.
Your ideal weird food
It's
craving.
like the weirdest thing I eat, I reckon.
TK got me on the peanut butter and pickles train.
Oh,
Oh, absolutely not.
Oh, it is way better than you would think.
No,
I don't like
it's
pickles.
not.
You know what? What is wrong with you?
so much.
Fair.
That we shouldn't get into that.
Fair. That's for another episode.
Oh god, that's for my own podcast.
That's for doom and gloom.
Yeah, Doom and Gloom is
100%.
gonna get into my
Your
brain.
issues.
It's just gonna be me talking to myself.
Boom.
I'm excited. Okay. Sorry. Whew. It's been a long day. My nose is super itchy. Gear 4. What's your favorite sin?
Oh my gosh. My favorite sin?
Yeah.
Ooh. Like, does it have to be one of, like, the 7 sins?
Nah, just take the cue at
Any
face
sin.
Because
value.
I'm not sure what those are.
Oh.
Honestly. Oh god, there's so
I
many.
do know what those are.
Pants, wearing pants.
Ooh, that's a good sin.
That's one of my favorite sins.
I enjoy that.
I'm obeying the Lord right now. I'm wearing
you're very modest.
I'm wearing
today.
a mid-calf length skirt.
Ooh. Those are
I'm
Classic.
Very
Modest is
rarely
modest.
modest. Except for, like, my body is covered, but I always wear leggings. I don't
Going
believe
to
in
hell.
real pants.
Going to
I
hell.
was already going to hell for
Leggings,
other
a
reasons.
sin. Any other good sins?
Sins. Yes.
There is some pretty good ones out there. Like,
There's some good ones.
just generally, like, talking to a man, I feel like, is, like, a sin somewhere.
Oh yeah,
Like, just...
men. You know, they're hit or miss.
Sometimes
good
it
ones are
feels
good.
like a sin. And you're ready for hell.
Hurts so good.
So good.
Okay. What's your favorite sin, Zabs?
See, I am, like, not knowledgeable about the Bible at all, or any, like, biblical things are not something I know very well, because I'm not religious, like, at all. But
It's really safe to assume everything's a sin.
it really is,
All the fun things and good things, etc.
I'm a fan of reading, and,
Ooh,
women, we're not supposed to be doing that reading.
you're so right.
We're not supposed to be doing much. And I
Honestly.
like doing a lot. So I think that might be, but I also do enjoy pants. Because chafing is a bitch.
Amen, sister.
Yes.
Also, coffee is probably a sin in there somewhere.
I think the bean
Caffeine.
juice is safe.
Is the bean
I
juice
don't know.
safe?
It
'Cause
depends because
it's
like
addictive.
Mormons.
Ooh, Mormons
It's
cannot
an addictive
have coffee.
substance. So I think it would be considered a little problematic, and I am a coffee fiend.
I mean, coffee is kosher, and I think it's halal. But
kosher things.
but also, I don't know enough about Mormonism to.
Yeah, and in the
I
Baptist
actually-
faith, it's totally allowed. So
I know a lot about Mormonism, surprisingly enough. My best friend in high school was a Mormon. Also, Annika Naylor was a Mormon for
Really?
a while.
Shelby Williams and Olivia Hinkle.
Yeah, totally.
I didn't know Olivia Hinkle was a Mormon.
Yeah, she's a very cute Mormon. Like
Mhm.
that.
That's adorable.
Very nice.
So many Mormons.
They're everywhere.
They are. My friend from high school got married like a few months ago. It was interesting.
Seems like a Mormon
She
thing to
married. She married a guy who looks just like her dad in like a creepy enough way. So I've been thinking about that for a while. How similar her dad and her new husband look. They have like the same kind of eyes, like just a little too wide. I don't know. Yeah, no bueno. What's your favorite sin though?
Oh, my favorite sin? I mean, I like mixing meat and dairy.
Oh my god, that's not kosher.
I know, but like,
Ugh.
tacos.
I mean,
I like cheeseburgers.
Oh my God.
Literally that BLT wrap I just ate. I mean, that's bacon. So like,
you're like seriously like.
I'm ditching kashrut, truly on this
Wow.
day and the next and the next.
Wow. In
This
case
is why I
anyone
can
can't
never
tell,
go.
Kat is Jewish.
This is why I could never go to rabbinical school, because I just don't know that I could give up this aspect of my life.
Of course not.
I
Absolutely
also,
not.
like, learning about, like, things being kosher and stuff, I was just like, holy shit. That would eliminate so much of my, like,
so
choices.
much. Yeah.
Especially, like, when you're at, like, a Methodist school and everything, like, they're not thinking, is this gonna be kosher? So, like, your, like, food choices are so limited.
Mm-hmm.
Even if, like, you were, like, truly trying to stay kosher.
Mm-hmm. For sure. Q5. What is your price for murder?
My price for murder. I feel like I just repeat every cue that you give me. It's, I'm sorry.
It's
It's
fine.
fine. You gotta
method.
think about it.
My price for murder? Like if
You gotta take the cue at face value. You gotta interpret
If
it.
someone like asked me to kill somebody,
Yeah.
how
Sure.
much would I charge?
Yeah.
You have to
Okay.
remember this is also, like, a comedy podcast, so, like, some of these are gonna be a little fucky.
Okay.
This
Touch
is one
fucky.
of those that's kind of fucky.
Okay. To murder somebody?
Mhm.
Dang. Oof. I feel like I can't really place a monetary value on.
What if someone
That,
bought you,
like-
like, a really nice piano? Would you be
Oh,
like,
dude.
I'd kill a bro for that?
Maybe if I like also, but I couldn't like kill somebody I liked for a piano.
Okay.
If that makes sense. Like
Yeah,
I
sure.
have to kind of like either be indifferent or like on the meh
Yeah.
side.
Yeah.
So
that's
like, but
fair.
yeah, a piano. Yeah, I enjoy that.
Good answer.
concept. Yes.
Good answer.
answer. Good answer.
This is Family Feud.
Yeah, by the way.
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored.
Okay, what is the strangest dream you've ever had?
The strangest dream I ever had. Repeats. I remember one from when I was very little, where I had a fever, so it was like a fever dream.
Ooh.
And
Classic.
it was a bunch of like Sesame Street-esque puppets,
Ooh, God, my nightmare.
like dancing, holding hands and dancing in a circle in a forest.
Ooh.
And it was very creepy.
That is very creepy.
That's
Kinda
all that I
culty.
remember. Yeah, that's all that I remember from it because yeah, woke
I
up
don't
and-
like that one bit.
Not good.
Yeah.
But whenever we were in South Carolina for fall break, Chris woke up in the middle of the night and asked me something, and I didn't understand what he asked me, and he's like, never mind, I just asked you something from my dream. And I was like, okay. And so then the next day I was like, what was that about last night? And he's like, I dreamed that like we had to take Jess Scott with us on our road trip, and we had to like drop her off in West Virginia. And so I woke up to ask you if we had dropped her off in West Virginia yet, and we hadn't. And I was like,
Aw, he was so worried.
okay. Yeah, he was
That's
like,
really
oh,
sweet.
we forgot to drop her off in West Virginia.
I feel like she probably would have said something, right?
I
She
feel
would have
like
been
she
like,
definitely would have said something.
why didn't you drop me off?
That's a very good Jess
Yeah,
impression.
it really is.
You can sum up Jess in like a few isms.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
For sure, yeah.
Cool.
Right. It's all just everything.
She just repeats the
Good,
words a
good,
lot,
good.
and like, but also I think like another thing that's like a really important part of her is like when she sends you those emails after class of like, you had like a really good point today, like thanks for saying that. Oh God,
Classic.
I have kept almost all of them because I look
Same.
back at them and I was like, remember when I was a good student?
Oh, the good old days.
Oh God, what a throwback.
Oi. Yikes. Q7. Do you think a horse would respect you?
Yes,
Why?
because I used to be a horse girl.
Good answer.
And
Good
you can
answer.
take a girl off of a horse, but you can't.
Take a horse off a girl? I
God.
really don't like
How
that.
did the horse get on the girl?
Oh God, is
I'm
that
very
bestiality?
Oh yikes!
Oi.
Oh no. Next question. Okay.
Good shit.
Oh, that was
Anyway.
terrifying. All right. Are
I'm
you
just-
pro or anti shoes?
Ooh, it depends on the foot.
So on your right foot, like I want shoe on my right foot and no shoe on my left.
Regarding other people.
Word.
Okay. If I'm like I don't want to really see your feet, then like shoes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I know a few people that I would prefer to wear shoes.
I am thinking of someone in particular who doesn't wear shoes during concert band, and it makes me wanna kill him. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. I definitely know.
Because I'm like, ew.
Yep. Why?
First of all, ew. Second of all, gross. Third of all, fuck off.
Right. Exactly.
The old 1, 2, 3.
I'm probably
the old 1, 2, 3.
I probably choose to go shoeless for a lot of the time, like when I'm in my room and stuff. But I'm not necessarily always sockless. I'm a sock girl.
That's fair.
Well, that ties very well into our next cue, which is what is your favorite pair of socks?
My favorite pair of socks is a pair I ordered last year from happysocks.com. And it is the Beatles off of their Sgt. Pepper album. And they're very nice and have all the eagles. And yes, that is my favorite pair.
That's so cute.
That's adorable.
So is it just like the album cover?
It's like, no, it's like cartoons.
Oh, cool.
Of them in their like mariachi outfits.
That's so cool. I love that. I want to see them. I haven't seen them
Okay,
before.
I'll break them out. I think I've lost one of them, which is fine.
Believe
Sorry, I got
it
really
happens.
invested in those for a second.
I'm sorry, I got scared. Oh shit! Well, sorry. I really got scared at the thought of Shay losing a sock.
Sorry,
Hey,
socks. I have a favorite pair of socks as well.
Ooh.
Spill. I think I wore them Tuesday. I got them from an Owl Crate, which is like a crate subscription thing I used to get.
Like Birchbox.
Yeah, but it's like books.
Oh, nice.
Because that's me.
Oh my god, I would totally do that.
And it was like, I got some of my favorite books from there, but in one of them came this pair of socks, and like on it, one sock is written names of like classic books that are banned in places, and then on the other one is the names, but they're blacked out. And I don't know, they're just really fun, and
That's
like...
cool. I think I know what you're talking about.
I don't really dig them. And, like, people are all the time like, are you wearing them inside out? And I'm like, no. They're different socks, but they're a pair. Because I do notoriously wear my socks inside out. Because I don't like the seam. I'm wearing them inside out right now.
That's so funny.
I really hate the seam. And so, like, when I wear them the correct way, in air quotes,
Sure.
it just feels really weird because I really hate the seam. It just really bugs me. It's one of my little tics, so...
I'm very glad I know that.
Interesting.
Yeah, I am full of interesting socks. I have like a giant tub. It's like, it's pretty large. It says I heart talks.
Hey, do you have any idea what time it is right now?
You know, I am beginning to think. It's halftime.
Time!
Very
We are
nice.
halfway through the cues, which means we are going to have some halftime events.
Halftime events.
Halftime
And
events.
so our halftime events vary from person to person.
Okay.
But we have one time-honored tradition.
Okay.
Which is playing at least one round of Fuck, Marry, Kill.
And you have gotten lucky enough that your entire halftime is Fuck, Marry,
Oh
Kill.
my
So
God.
And we have a lot of good ones.
And so there are 5 rounds.
Are they celebrities or like?
Oh,
people
you'll
you know?
see.
You'll
see.
know. You'll know what we're talking about.
Okay,
You want to
I'm
read the
sorry.
first one, Kat?
I think
Sure.
It's like food.
Okay, Fuck, Marry, Kill.
Okay.
The song 1 Week by Bare Naked Ladies, Ethel Lore, and Fear Itself.
Ethel Lore is an option. Oh. I would. What was the song?
One
One
week
Week.
by Bare Naked
I
Ladies.
don't know the
It's
song.
been 1 week since
Well, I'm glad we kind of...
It was a meme just because of the "it's been" at the very beginning.
Okay, I'm not aware. But
Damn.
like, so I'd probably fuck that one to get
Word.
to know it.
Is that getting to know it, though?
I mean, depends.
I'll
Depends
play...
on your definition of no.
There was an ad.
Ooh.
I'm gonna play the song,
Okay.
a little clip, but there was an ad before. I didn't want to play
Isn't
the
that
ad
the
because
worst?
we're not sponsored.
Yeah, I would fuck this song.
I think the song is in 10 Things I Hate About You, which is how I know
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Because I really fuck with that movie.
I just really fuck with the album Stunt by Bare Naked Ladies,
That's fair.
unironically. It's a good-ass album.
Um,
But yeah, so you would fuck that song.
Yeah, I'd probably kill Ethel Lore. That's,
Again?
yeah,
are you trying to
absolutely.
say you're gonna marry Fear
I
itself?
mean, I'm already married to Fear itself.
Oh, amen, sister.
So,
There it is.
not that hard of a decision for me.
I disagree, but you do you.
Okay.
These are for you, so.
Okay.
Alright, next one. This one's kind of mean. But like, we're here to laugh, so.
Right.
The first one is Desperado by the Eagles.
Oh my god!
Then we have-
Did you make these for me?
Yes.
Okay.
Then we have Joe Walsh from the Eagles.
Oh.
And then we have the anthology of the Eagles. In case you couldn't tell, Shay loves the Eagles.
Oh my god.
And we're,
Why'd you do this to me? Okay.
because
I'd
we
have
knew it'd
to-
be hard.
So I'd have to probably fuck Joe Walsh from
Okay.
the Eagles.
Okay.
I'd probably fuck like 70s Joe Walsh. I don't know if I'd fuck him right now.
I don't know that I would either.
Yeah.
But
I would probably marry the anthology, kill Desperado. It's not their best. It's not. And
It's not. And save the anthology, kill the one song.
Exactly.
The needs of the many.
Yeah,
I feel
totally,
it. Absolutely.
Totally. You could listen to Linda
That's-
Ronstadt's version instead.
That's valid.
Totally.
Oh,
Okay.
that was a hard one.
The next one. Okay. Fuck, marry, kill.
Okay.
The Monster Mash by Bobby Boris Pickett and the Crypt Kickers.
Which is the greatest name for a
greatest
band.
name. For a band.
Crypt Kickers.
I would like to be known as a crypt kicker.
Same. Let's change the title of the podcast. Edward Scissorhands and
Oh.
The Spirit of Halloween.
Not the sword,
Oh.
like the actual spirit.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. I would probably fuck the Spirit of Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
I'd probably marry Edward Scissorhands because he's so sweet. He's
He
so
is
sweet.
sweet.
He's
He's a
adorable.
sweetheart.
Are you killing the Monster Mash?
I like. Am
It
not
was a
a
graveyard smash!
I'm not a super fan. I'm not a super fan, and I feel like most of the versions I've heard were just like Isaac Collins singing it.
That's
That's
fair.
fair. He is constantly singing. That's like
Constantly.
It's not meant to be like derogatory towards Isaac.
It's just a fact.
It's just
fine.
a fact. Literally, like one of the first times like I met him, he sang all of Fergalicious at me, like dead eye contact, like at like dinner, and I was just like, ah.
But he's like iTunes or something.
Mhm.
I don't know, and he knows more of the
Ridiculous.
Eagles than any of my friends do. And
He
it's
also
like,
knows almost all of the Schoolhouse Rock.
Yeah.
One day we were in Do Re Mi, and he and I and Annika happened to be there, but she was like studying. But this was mainly a conversation between me and Isaac, and I kept naming songs because I was on the Wikipedia reading them, and he would just start singing them.
like
We did that for like an
Schoolhouse
hour.
Rock, like
Like
Junction Junction.
Yeah.
What's
Yeah,
your function?
yeah, he knows a
and
lot
that
of
I'm
those.
just a bill. You
Yeah.
know?
Again, not sponsored.
Okay. I like it a lot. I'm gonna make him do that too.
Yeah, it's a good time.
Mm.
Alright, number 4 for Fuck, Marry, Kill. First thing is On a School Day by Strength Dog Weird Man. 2 is TK Swoop.
Oh my god.
And 3 is Birkenstocks.
Oh my god, why did y'all do this to me? Okay. Gosh, I've gotta kill Birkenstocks.
Mm.
That's so hard.
That is really hard.
I've gotta do it though. I would probably marry the Whoop
Mm.
and fuck on a school day.
That's
Solid answer.
That is the
Good
solid
answer.
Good
It
answer.
kind of hurt to answer that, but
Fair.
Oh, yeah.
it was gonna hurt.
Because
either
yesterday,
way.
if I was going to be a pair of shoes, I was going to be a pair of Birkenstocks.
Absolutely, who wouldn't?
So. You're right.
You would.
Bev and Kat would. But that's
I
okay.
guess they're not always super functional. It's fine.
I've also
Like rain.
never owned a pair.
Yeah.
So
You probably
and
will.
I have really gross feet. So like
Dude, that doesn't stop
I really don't I have really gross feet.
Catherine.
No, like
Ridiculous.
I have really gross feet.
Whip them out.
Absolutely fucking not.
Whip 'em
So
out. Whip it out
last
like
one.
your dick.
Last one. Leonard Bernstein's Mass, the Pope, and colonialism.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I have to kill colonialism. I'm in resisting the colonial gaze. G-A-Z-E.
Not G-A-Y-S. Gays.
Gay-Y-S. G-Y-S.
What did I say?
You said gay-Y-S.
Gays. Gays.
I can spell. Anyway.
Gotta kill the colonial gaze for sure.
Absolutely.
Every last one of them.
Oh, God.
And I'd say I'd marry the mass. I'd do it.
Me too.
So
I
you're
like
gonna
the Mass.
fuck the Pope?
Oh no!
Fuck the Pope.
She's
Fuck
gonna
the Pope.
deflower the Pope!
Dang, I'm not that into Catholicism, so like I guess if I can change my answer, if I could,
Yeah.
I would probably marry the Pope because we could just have like a sexless marriage.
There you
That'd
go.
be nice, and then
That'd be nice.
I get to fuck the mass, which is fine.
That's fair. I
Yeah.
would fuck the
Fuck
Mass.
the mass. It's a gross phrase.
That's
It's fine.
Ew, that's so gross. You're right.
Okay.
And we're back to the
Yeah.
cues.
Okay. I'll
Take it away.
Alright, would you shout fire in a crowded theater?
Probably not.
Bad answer.
Liar.
I know, but like I'm also kind of the person that gets annoyed when I like hear people being like saying oof out of context in concert chorale and stuff like that. I don't know. I
totally feel
can
that.
get annoyed by I just don't want to be that person. But I support y'all if you are that people.
You know, it's.
Yourself.
I believe it is inherently illegal to shout fire in a crowded theater.
If in anywhere, if there isn't a fire, right?
Call it
Yeah.
a sin.
I would call it a
calling
sin.
it a legal sin, which would be a law.
Yeah.
Coming at you with them facts.
Good
Yeah, it's
answer.
It's like we're in a poetry slam. I'm gonna clap, clap it out.
Clap.
Snap it out. God, I hate myself.
Because
Gotta
it's
clap.
GYS. It could be worse.
Oh, God.
Anywho, Q11, how's your day going?
Ooh, stressy.
Stressy?
Yeah.
What's going down?
Oh, dude, music history tomorrow.
Oh, for
Ooh,
sure.
Big yikes.
Yeah, I have no time. I need about like 6 more hours in my day just to sleep though. And then,
That's a
yeah.
mood.
But it'll be fine. I'm gonna pull a like half nighter, not quite an all nighter.
Mm-hmm. How are you feeling about the music history stuff?
Not great.
Not great?
I didn't really start studying till today, so like not great.
Word.
Understandably, I always do this to myself,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm like surprised when I don't get an A.
I feel that a lot.
Happy to be here though.
Yeah, we're happy to have you
Happy
here.
to have you.
We've been looking forward to having you on here.
Excellent.
You know.
Very much have been.
Alright. Next cue. If you could have a half-assed superpower, what would it be? So when I was making this question in particular, I was thinking about whose line is it anyway?
Right.
I don't know if you ever I don't know if you fought with that.
I was
Okay.
like young when that was on.
Okay, and so I think about how they have the weird superheroes one.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was thinking about that, how they're always kind of bizarre. And so then my brain got to well, if you if it's half-assed, you can't freeze water and you can't boil it, you can make it room temperature at will. And so that's the kind of power I was thinking. So
Okay.
something along those lines.
Okay. I've always said that reading minds would be
Mm-hmm.
my favorite power.
But maybe you can only read the minds of babies.
Yes.
Because then it's half-assed.
That's fine. Like, I would still do that. That seems really interesting.
Alright. Yeah.
But that's an like, half-assed superpower.
I just think it's, like, kind of funny.
So, like, flying.
But you can, like, hover a little.
And, like,
Right.
for a very, like, finite amount of time.
Yeah. Like,
Okay.
like you can do stuff that normal people can't do, but it's not, like, particularly useful. Like I said, making liquids room temperature.
What would you do?
Ooh, now it's on me.
It is.
Oh god.
In the hot seat?
I think I'd want some, like, be able to, like, produce electricity, but, like, not be a lot, like, enough to, like, maybe charge my phone. But, like, not enough to do anything,
That's a very functional superpower.
Not enough to, like, start a car.
Yeah, but, like, I could, like, charge my phone for, like, 10 minutes. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, that's kind of how...
That could come in handy, yeah, totally.
I could, like, make some toast.
Totally.
Yeah.
I like that.
Toast is good.
Toast is good.
Toast
You would need
is
a
good.
toaster.
Yeah, but once I have the toaster, I make the electricity for it. Within a few minutes, I'll have toast.
Boom.
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 What about you, Kat?
Here's the problem. I was just thinking, like, halfway through, of course I was listening to you, okay? But I was, like, thinking, what would mine be? The first one that came to mind was just the ability to shit myself at will. Which is not at all helpful or useful or...
Oh, no, okay. I think...
I don't know why this is so funny to me. Just because, like, I thought of it, I was like, what? Like, I was confused by this as you are.
I think you would be
I'm
very...
just concerned.
I think it would be nice to be able to, cry at will, but only one eye.
No, because
Just one eye.
That's
stop.
basically how I cry.
That's basically allergies.
also allergy man.
Being able to throw up on command,
Ew,
I think
no.
would be really useful,
Absolutely
though.
not. No.
I think it'd be better than shitting yourself.
No, but mine would have to be, just because, like, it's the one that came to mind. Mine would have to be the ability to shit myself at will. Or, oh my god, or maybe like that guy in fucking Sky High who could melt. Did you guys ever see the movie?
Oh yeah, Sky High.
Yes. Into like a pops. It was like
a puddle,
popsicle,
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the one girl can turn into a guinea pig.
Yeah.
Like those kind of like
Oh my
useless
God,
ass
yes,
powers.
Those
Yeah.
are so good.
Yeah, that's kind of how
I'd
I
like
was
to be
feeling.
able to
The
melt.
girl could like grow an apple.
Yeah,
and
she
then
could,
at
like,
the
grow
end she
plants.
could like grow a bunch of scary vines. Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
Totally.
Yeah.
Those are
Totally. Okay,
Floating in the dark. That was one of them.
Oh.
I'm doing it. God, I love that
Oh,
movie.
and also the names War and Peace.
War and Peace.
Oh god.
Classic.
That is one of the best movies.
Unironically,
Okay.
it has Everybody Wants to Rule the World in it.
It does.
Also,
Yeah.
I am a big fan, so I'm a fan of War and Peace, the character, and he should have ended up with the redhead. The redhead who ends up with the main character, because War and Peace was like, he and her would have been
Emo
like
boyfriend.
the cutest.
100%.
Also, like the main character, I just want to like slap him
all the time.
with a wet sock.
I had a huge crush on the girl who ended up being the villain, and also
So did the main character.
I also had a really big crush on the guy who could melt because
he was
always,
in everything on Disney Channel.
Oh yeah, I always had a crush on the nerdy characters.
Oh,
in
that's
everything, always.
that's so you wear glasses. Kat's interested. You don't wear glasses. She's probably still interested.
Remember, the application is on our website.
On our website.
PleaseDateMe.com.
Oh god, I'm sure that's a real website.
Don't go to that website. I'm sure it's gross. Q13.
Or it might be wholesome. But either way, it's not sponsored.
Wholesome or not, it's not sponsored. Okay, Q13. What's your favorite color and why?
Ooh, before you answer, I think we should both guess what we think her favorite color
Okay,
is.
go ahead. Do it. I had like a couple favorite ones.
Choose your most favorite.
It's evolved over time.
Okay, so let's see if we can get in the realm.
I think it's a blue.
I
You have a lot of blue in your room,
Yeah.
and you seem to wear a fair amount of blue.
I do wear a lot of blue.
see when I look at you, Shay, I think yellow.
Oh.
Because yellow's also my favorite color, and you remind me of it, because you're just, like, really happy and
What?
sunshiny. I don't know.
Not
Mustard
on the
yellow
inside.
Mustard mellow is, like, my...
Yesterd mellow. It's my favorite beverage. Yesterd mellow.
Oh,
Yikes.
God, it's been a long day, in case you can't tell.
Oi.
Mustard yellow is my favorite color, and it makes me think of exactly 3 people. Shay Carter, Annika Naylor, Aaron Rodehufer.
Aw.
That's very sweet.
I don't know why. It's just like one of those things, and also like I just like associate that color with you all. Like
very
if
nice.
like I like saw auras, ooh, that would be another half-assed superpower because it would be fucking useless. Because you would like, what would you do with that knowledge? Like her aura's like sunset yellow. What am I gonna do with that? Nothing.
I'm gonna know.
I'm gonna know.
I guess.
Do these have any meaning? Not to me. But anyway, yeah, I just like associate them with you 3. I also associate stripes with Erin. Mainly because a lot of people associate stripes with me. So she bought this like yellow striped shirt and she wears it to work. And when she bought it, she said, hey, I bought this because it reminded me of you, so now I associate it with her. So, like, we have, like, worked together to make everything associate between us.
Associations are cool.
Yeah. So, yellow was how I was feeling, but you apparently don't like yellow, so
Yellow's on
I
the...
really failed.
Okay, if I were to list my favorite colors
Mm-hmm.
in descending order, I would probably say red for my top one. And I don't wear it a lot or, like, have it in my room, but I, like theater curtains
Yeah.
and, like, blood.
Oh.
But, like,
So your
horror
price
movie
of
blood
murder, I'm feeling, is
just,
pretty
like-
low.
It's just beautiful. Like, the color,
Yeah.
not blood.
Thank you
Like,
for
blood is
specifying.
good red
Beautiful.
sky.
Okay, so I know I always say that Jules is a vampire, but I'm really beginning to think Shay is. She never
Yikes.
sleeps.
No,
You
I
don't see her during the day.
Oh, yeah, you do.
I
But
do. I've seen
I
Shay
guess
during
not
the
in
day.
Iranian Women Riders.
You haven't been there. Does Shay go to class?
Okay,
Who's to
I
say?
go to... I'm selective.
That's okay.
Like the brew.
I just
Like
miss
the
you.
brew.
I just like I sit
sorely.
next to Shay, and if Shay's not there, I don't sit next to anyone, and I get kind of lonely.
Aw.
And like I
so
miss
sorry.
it because like whenever you come in, like you always, because you're like, I talk about this a lot apparently. Whenever we talk about love languages and physical touch, I'm like Shay Carter's physical touch because every
Oops,
time
sorry.
she comes in, she touches you, and I was like, it always makes me feel really loved. And, like,
I thought you were
literally-
gonna say really uncomfortable. 'cause
No,
that's
and
just
every time I
reaction.
say that, Annika is like, I get it. You have said this so many times every time we've talked about it. And I'm like, I'm sorry. I just really love Shay Carter.
That's so nice. I just love you.
What's your second favorite color?
Blue.
Blue. Ooh.
And then I'd say green. And then I'd say, like purple. Then like orange, yellow, pink. I don't like pink.
You don't like pink?
No, you won't ever probably see me wear pink.
Word.
Yeah, not a fan of pink. I like mauve, but I don't really count
Mauve
that as
is
pink.
purple.
Yeah, totally.
What's your favorite color, Kat? You can list them in order if you have more than one.
I don't know. I really like gold, but a lot of people have told me that's not a real answer
No,
because
that's
it's
a
not
color.
it's not like a flat color.
Oh, fuck them.
Because I kind of like, a foily gold or like but even like, just like the gold of my phone, I think is really pretty.
I just selected colonialism.
I didn't mean to. I would never. But
Sorry, we're on a
we're on a doc.
we're on a group doc, and we have everything written down. She just highlighted the word colonialism.
Okay.
But I really like yellow and orange as well.
Okay.
Really, a lot of times I just look at a color and I'm like, that's my favorite color. Red's my favorite to
like
wear.
a certain shade of
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Red's my favorite to wear for sure.
You look good.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
She's
But-
wearing a red sweater right
I
now.
am.
Yes, it's very red.
It's a very red sweater.
It suits you.
And I used to have, like, last year in general, I had, like, a lot of red lipsticks, and so when I would, like, wear red clothes, I would always have a red lip to go with it, but this year I don't care, so there it is.
What a mood.
What about you?
So
I know yellow's your fave.
So, but
Mustard mellow?
Mustard yellow just, like, gets me, like, hardcore, and also, like, I have a lot of, like, mustard yellow shirts, and, like, sweaters, and, like, every time I wear them, someone's like, that color looks really good on you, and I'm like, you're damn right, because everyone keeps telling me that, so I've begun to believe it, and I don't know, I just, like, it's a color not a lot of people, like, are drawn towards.
Yeah,
and, like,
I don't really like to surround myself with, like, super warm colors, so, like, even though red's my favorite, I don't, like, decorate with it, I do, like, blue and green.
I'm also very similar, I like darker colors usually, but, like, I really feel mustard yellow, but then I also am, like, a very, like, darker green, kind of a foresty green, also
green
that is also a mood for me, a nice, like, lighter gray.
Ooh.
I can get behind. Navy blue, like, dark, like, midnight blue was my favorite color for a really long time.
Mm-hmm.
I also like some shades of brown.
Ooh, yeah.
Like
they're
mahogany.
Neutrals.
Mahogany. I have this lipstick. It's a bite lipstick. The color is cashew. Doesn't look. It's not the color of cashews, but it is.
Cashew.
It is like. It's just like the. It's the shade for me. You all have definitely seen me wear it. Not that I've worn lipstick this year at all, because lazy bitch.
It gets progressively less appealing for me to put on lipstick in the morning as, like, I've become, like, a sophomore or junior. Like, I'm sure next year I just won't.
My lips have just been really dry lately. Like,
chapstick.
Crusty.
I put on chapstick twice in this podcast alone.
Get you some Vaseline.
I have,
young baby lips.
Baby lips.
This has been in my backpack, I believe, since freshman year. This same tube.
I can't believe you just kept it that long.
It stays in my backpack. I have, like, I'm throwing this back to you, Shay. I don't want to hit you.
Okay. They'd last forever if I didn't, like, lose them. I lose them like crazy.
Yeah, I just keep that one in my backpack, so, like, when I travel, I always take this backpack, and it just, like, comes with me, which is nice, because, again, my lips are always chapped.
Chapstick season is year-round for this
boy. Yeah, chapstick. Very important. I hate reapplying lipstick after, like, eating and stuff, and, like, I'm always eating or drinking coffee or some shit,
of course,
so, like,
yes.
It just seems easier not to, but then, like, I have so much lipstick. Like, if either of you thinks you have a lot of lipstick, I'm
I have
sorry.
one lipstick.
I have a lot of lipstick.
I own, like, 3 at this point.
I own
that's
so
amazing.
many lipstick.
If I ever need my lipstick, I'll come and find y'all,
Come to me. I just have a lot of makeup in general because I'm kind of a hoarder with it, and
I thought you were gonna
also
say a completely different word.
I'm kind of a whore about it. I'm a whore for
makeup whore.
But, like, I'm kind of like a collector. Like, I have like to have a lot of, like, limited edition kind of things, and, like, things. I also like a good deal, and I really love shopping at Marshalls. Not sponsored. And my sister and I go to the Marshalls in Clarksburg every time we can, and
solid Marshalls.
It's
a solid Marshalls.
It is a really nice Marshalls, and
the layout is nice, not overwhelming,
and, like, it always has, like, some nice, like, high-end makeup for really cheap, which is how I like to buy my makeup, even though, like, literally my sister and I both like to buy this nice makeup for really cheap, even though, like, she literally works in a Sephora, but, like, I don't know. And, like, sometimes I'm like, I have a lot of makeup, and then I'm like, no, Julia has a lot of makeup. Like, I have, like, one of those small, like, 3-tiered, like, container things, and with, like, 2 of them are filled with, like, makeup, and there's a thing on top. She has, like, one of the large boys, and it's all filled. And, like, there's other stuff, and like, a lot of it, like, she's gotten for free through her job, like, through gratis, but it's, like, a lot of stuff, and I'm like, I have a lot of stuff. No, Julia has a lot of stuff. And especially, because I don't wear eyeshadow very much, I have my whole, like, desk drawer, like, above your legs would go, like,
that's
where
my makeup drawer as well.
That is where I have all my my eyeshadow palettes, and, like, there's, I think, some highlighter palettes in there too, but, like, they're like all in there, and I'm like, oh, you poor sweet babies. I need someone to teach me how to use you. I'm gonna come to Kat to teach me.
I've gotten to the point with lipstick. I really own one that I use, and it's a $1 Wet n Wild lipstick, and I like it because it's very similar to the color of my lips. So when I inevitably drink coffee and it starts to go away, you can't really tell. And I mostly just use it to cover up my foundation lips, because when I do my makeup, I put foundation over my mouth.
I haven't been wearing foundation since I got my nose pierced. So, Shay, Kat, and I all got our nose pierced together. I was a little bitch about it and had to wait until after lunch because I was afraid and, like, anxious and shit. And then Kat, gave me, like, a pep talk, and I kind of shit her all over that because I'm a bad friend. And then she, like, came at me with some Strange Dog Weird Man lyrics, and then I felt hyped to go, and so we went, and it was done in like 2 minutes.
And you didn't cry.
I didn't cry at all, and like after the first day, that first night, I was like, I just want to take this out. I'm so annoyed.
Yeah.
And then I was just like, you paid $30 for this. Don't you fucking dare. Like, at least wait a week. And like, since then, I've like gotten used to it and like grown really fond of it. And especially because I got my hair cut, I like feel like more like how I want it to feel.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like I look a lot more how I want it to look. So
how do they feel today, boys?
My nose is actually like pretty much like not sore at all.
Yeah, I'm kind of in that as well today.
How's your saline solution holding up? Mine ran out last night.
Ooh.
It's been a week and 2 days since I got my nose pierced.
Mine has not run out yet, but I've only been using it twice a day.
I used it twice a day, but I like sprayed the heck out of a Q-tip.
See, I have been like holding the Q-tip to the thing and like spraying so it leaks a little on it. But see, I've also had my spray since last year, and I have the big boy.
Oh,
because I got it for my ear piercings. I ordered it off Amazon. Because I was like, maybe that'll help my second ear piercing. Like, maybe it'll help if I like disinfect like my earrings some. And like I read reviews, and it got like rave reviews. So I was like, okay, I'll order it. And like it didn't help at all with the ear piercing. But like that's not its fault. It's not what it was for. I was just a little bit stupid. But since I got my third hole, I've been using like that solution, like actual ear like health solution on that, and that's really helped. And especially wearing like solid gold earrings has helped.
Damn.
Yeah.
Show off.
I'm an expensive bitch. My ears are expensive bitches. But yeah.
But worth it.
I've just been spraying straight onto my nose.
I
That's
haven't
very
because
badass.
I'm not there.
But I don't know what to do now. Like, I've just been using soap today.
Yeah, I think that should be fine.
Antibacterial soap is supposed to be the move.
And I mean, if it does seem like it's acting up or something, you can like borrow some.
I'm gonna get some more, but I have to get some money first.
That's fair.
It's all about that small money life.
Small money.
Ooh, what a mood.
Oi.
Alright. 14. What are your thoughts on bees?
They're good.
Pro bees.
Save them.
Save the bees.
Have
Shay
I
Carter.
ever told you about the 30,000 bees that were underneath my house?
Never.
I don't know. Kat has heard some of this, I think.
I think I've heard all of it.
But then when I told this story originally to the group, I'm pretty sure I thought it was only 10,000 bees. Then I was talking to my dad about it, and he was like, yeah, 30,000 bees. And I was like, you're right, it was 30,000 bees.
You're so right, Sam.
So, my house has, like, 2 porches on the back. Like, one's on, like, the ground level, and then there's a porch above that.
Right.
And so, within the floor and like, the roof of the bottom and the floor of the top, there was living 30,000 bees. And so my dogs eat under that porch, like the lower porch in the morning, they like eat on it. And so like my dogs are typically really weird about eating in the morning because they're fucking weirdos. But they were being like extra super weird, and my parents were like, I wonder what it is. Then we're like, oh shit, there's a shit ton of bees there. So we called like the beekeeper, like there's a bee guy. My county has a bee guy.
That's
that
great.
like people know him, literally the bee guy. And so he my mom had asked around at her work, and someone was like, oh, I know the bee guy. Here's his number. Call him. He'll come talk to you about the bees. So he comes and he talks to my parents about the bees, and, like, they're trying to figure out a way to, like, relocate these 30,000 bees. And, because, like, I was like, if you all try to kill those bees, I will throw a fit. Because I am very much pro-bee.
Of course.
And, so then, like, the bee guy comes and he, like, tells us, he's like, yeah, 30,000 bees. And we're like, 30,000 bees? And he's like, 30,000 bees. And we're like, 30,000 bees.
Fun drinking game. Take a shot every time we say bees in this episode.
Oh God, please don't. We're not liable for anything that you do or anything that happens to you.
You want to learn how to throw up on command? Boom.
Anyway, so then the bee guy is like, I've tried to relocate bees in the past, but they've, like, their colonies have never, like, survived, so we had to end up killing them, which was really sad.
No.
But, like, they would have died anyway.
Right.
So, like, so there's thousands of bee deaths on my family. The bees are gonna avenge them someday.
I'm gonna sue you.
You do it, please. I'd love to be sued.
It's my dream. Q15. Do you think the guy from that surfer vine is having a good day?
The surfer vine?
Just drop in, smack the lip, whoop-a!
Whoop-a!
You know?
I don't know, but I'm sure he's having a good day.
Oh, do you want to pull it up?
Got you.
Okay.
I thought I was well versed in vine.
Oh my gosh,
you probably know it.
You've probably seen it at least once, but it's like a weird one to quote.
It's a classic.
Because he's like literally just making noises.
Mm-hmm.
But I love when he goes, whoop-bam. So I think about that line a lot. Yeah.
I'm excited to see it.
You just drop in, just smack lip, whoop back, jump down, say
What even?
Here, I'll give you another go at that.
drop in, just smack lip, whoop back, jump down, say
Do you hope he's having a good day today?
Oh my god, I hope he's doing great.
That
He's
was
such
quality.
a genuinely nice seeming person.
There's like a full interview with him on YouTube.
Oh God, I want him to be doing well.
Me too.
I'm sure
I'm worried about him. He never cools me anymore.
Oh my God.
He never cools.
I didn't know he was your Jewish son.
He is. His name's Slimothy Pickens. Anyway.
That's a joke for earlier. Shit.
Okay.
Is it though? Is it truly or is it a joke for now? Anyway, moving on.
Q16. Do you drink coffee more than you should?
Yes. Definitely. I'm not sure what the recommended daily intake. Probably 0, honestly. Doctors probably don't
0.
recommend that you drink coffee.
That's probably true.
But yeah, I'd say my freshman year I was at a good like 5 K-cups a day. Which
oh my
was
God,
kind
the
of
poor
unhealthy.
environment.
I know. I was not woke freshman year.
That's okay. Freshman year was
disclaimer.
like a blur for all of us.
That was very
freshman year
strange.
was like
very weird.
freshman year was not real me. That was fake me.
Hey, remember when you were a music major?
I don't.
That was freshman year.
Yeah.
And one day of sophomore year.
One day of sophomore year, literally after 8 a.m. theory on the first day of sophomore year, I went to Jess and I went, I'm changing my major. And I changed it right after that class, and
Dr. Powell was like, raise your hand if you, like, hate theory. And me and Zabs were like...
And we were sitting next to each other, and we both raised our
And then
hands.
you fucking left, and I was the only one in there that hated theory.
I still hate theory.
Dr. Powell is all like, what is the root of the chord? And she's like, I'm out.
Yeah, he literally, I just, like, I'm sure he's, like, a good human being. I just knew, like, I wasn't gonna work out. Like, I just could, like, tell, like, he was not going to have the teaching style that I would be able to work with, and I could tell I was going to get really irritated with him, and I'm sure he would have gotten really irritated with me, because when I get irritated, I get really, my problem with authority really comes out, and I can be very disrespectful in ways that I try not to be, but, yeah, I once ruined my, sophomore year of high school, we had a new English teacher who just graduated from college, and I think I ruined his first year of teaching. Because I was a major bitch. But mainly because he was, like, 23, and, like, I was, like, 16. I was 15, and I really didn't give a single fuck. So if you ever listen to this, Matt Myers, I'm really sorry.
This was a call to action.
I really felt bad about it, because, like, he wasn't, I just don't know what it was. Like, a lot of, like, my friends had crushes on him, because he was, like, I don't know, he was, like...
He was, like, the Kyle.
He looks a lot like Kyle, actually. And
oh, my God.
They might have gone to high school together. Fun fact.
Oh, because you're from, like, Shepherdstown.
Yeah, he went to Jefferson, and so did Kyle.
Ooh.
Fun fact. So they might have known each other, which I think would be really funny. But, that was the year we read Lord of the Flies, and I have a deep hatred for Lord of the Flies.
Oh, I hate Lord of the Flies. Who likes Lord of the Flies?
There's some people.
Oh.
Gabe, you can do better.
I think Steven, my dad, also enjoys Lord of the Flies.
What is it with dads and having bad taste in
My
literature?
dad has good taste in literature, and I don't think he likes
Well,
Lord of the Flies.
he's the anomaly.
Oh, he is.
The
Thank
exception.
God. George, you're out
Classic
there
George.
doing those good
We
things.
have a lot of dad names in here.
We really do.
Steve, George,
Gabe. What's your mom's name, Shay?
Paula.
Paula.
Paula, Laura, and
Catherine.
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 Yeah.
With a...
C.
Ooh, that's my sister's middle name. With a C.
That's the love of my life's middle name, but she goes by it.
I wonder who that could be.
I don't
Q17. What makes you nostalgic?
Okay. Like, nostalgic. Okay. Like, gushers make me nostalgic.
Okay.
The smell of Lysol.
Ooh.
Like Lysol wipes?
Or like the spray.
The spray, specifically.
Word.
It smells like kindergarten.
See, I was thinking wipes. The Lysol, like, the disinfectant wipes make me nostalgic.
That's fair. I think it's just like the smell in general. Of
That's
Lysol
fair.
makes me nostalgic. The Sunday school songs.
Ooh.
Yeah, totally.
I never went to Sunday school. Because,
Be glad.
well, okay, I did
There's some
occasionally.
fucked up songs in there.
I would go with my grandmother to church.
Father Abraham.
Have any sons?
Many sons had Father Abraham.
Oh, please
And
stop.
I am one of them. And
Oh,
so are
no.
you. So let's just praise the Lord.
Right arm, Father. And you did like
Yeah.
the right,
Oh.
left, nod your head, turn around, and then you like wanted to throw up before the sermon.
What kind of cult is this?
Father Abraham.
No, I would go to...
Independent Fundamental Baptism. That is the cult.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of what religion my grandmother is. She might be Episcopalian.
Who's to say?
Yeah, really, who is to say? I just know she's not Catholic.
That's
or
all you need to
Methodist
know.
or Baptist. I know she's one of the more bizarre sounding ones.
Pentecostal,
Presbyterian?
maybe?
No, it's either Presbyterian or Episcopal. I just can never remember which. And like, I would sometimes go to like church with her, and I'd go to like Sunday school, but I like was never like one of those like who was like in the church, like part of the group. I was always an outsider.
Aww.
But I've gone to church with a lot of friends. I don't know, maybe they're trying to help me find Jesus. I haven't found him yet.
He's cool.
It's just not where I am. But like I've been to Mormon church a couple times for my friend from high school, and they were always really nice. And like I've been to some Catholic churches and like various Christian churches. I've been to a lot of places. A lot of people have, just been like, hey,
Tried to save your soul.
yeah, I guess. Oh, also over the summer, like, these, like, really aggressive Baptists came to my apartment.
That's the only kind.
They came to my apartment and, like, they were, like, trying to talk to me. And, like, I was trying to keep my cat from running out of the, like, building. And so I was, like, have the door, like, cracked. Because, like, Tansy's a sneaky little shit. And, she's curious, so she like wants to know what's going on, and I'm like, you little idiot, move.
Curiosity killed.
Satisfaction brought it back, though.
Okay.
That's the end of the saying. Fun fact. It's one of those sayings that has
Not
like
a cat person, I wouldn't know.
it has like
Sorry, I'm
Get
a
it?
Catherine person.
Get it? Because my name's Cat.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I am a cat person
I'm a
in
cat
both
sap
senses
person.
of the way.
I love
The
cats and
point
dogs.
being, these aggressive Baptists came, and after 20 minutes, I was trying to think of a way to get them to leave. Because she kept pulling out random parts of the Bible, and I kept being not interested.
Mm-hmm.
And so then I was like, you know what, she will probably make her really uncomfortable if I say I'm part of the LGBT community. So I like straight up was just like, you know, I don't think you would be accepting. And she was just like, oh, what do you mean? I was like, I am bisexual. And she was like, oh, well, thank you for your time, and like left. And I was like, oh, praise the Lord. I was like, praise the Lord, I say. I was like, oh, I just committed a sin. I lied, but I got what I wanted. So
But
fuck
a
off.
smaller sin than being bisexual. Question.
Clearly. Clearly.
Yeah, I'm like, why sexuality? I'm like, why it gotta be labels? I am not a fan of labels with
Why you
anything.
gotta be labels? That's my favorite Zabs.
That's a great quote.
I really fucking hate labels. Cause I'm 20. I'm figuring things out. Why do I have to be anything?
True.
I want to be everything and nothing.
I want to be asleep.
Oh, I feel that. We should probably move on to the last question because I gotta go soon.
Oh, yeah.
I also want to finish this cupcake. Alright, Q18. It's not even a question. You have 30 seconds.
I saw her pull up the timer and I was like, what the hell?
You have 30 seconds
Okay.
to promote anything you want, like your recital, your life, your awesome nose piercing, or things I listed to give you ideas.
Yeah, like your Instagram, plug anything you want like that.
Please know this will almost definitely come out after your recital, so like you can plug it, but it'll be in the past.
Yeah, it'll just depend.
Because like we're gonna post these in order, so it would make because it would make no sense if we posted this one first. Because that's
Okay.
the only way it would be before your recital.
Okay. That's fair.
Okay.
But you can still absolutely plug it. I mean, TK plugged the
Album.
drop of You Think and Then, and it came out 2 days later. So,
Okay.
So like everything's rather delayed.
yeah.
Okay. Do I have to
So-
pick just one thing to promote?
No,
No,
you
you
can
have 30
promote
seconds
anything.
to promote as much as you want. Ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
Set, and to go.
Okay, first of all, I would like to promote Catherine and Zabs and their podcasts,
Oh.
Sunshine and Rainbows. Secondly, I would like to promote Strange Dog Weird Man and their album, You Think, and Then. Thirdly, I would like to invite you to my senior recital, Plot Twist, in spring of 2020.
Oh.
I would also like to invite you to Catherine's senior recital in
And
2021.
You're out of time.
Okay, I feel like I did really well.
I feel like you
I'm
did a
proud of
great job.
myself.
Thanks for
Alright.
inviting everybody to my senior recital.
Thanks
It
for-
was really nice of you.
I want you all to come.
All right. Thanks for listening, and
Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
It was a great
I feel like I
talking.
talked
having me.
so much during this episode, and I'm sorry that I am an overpowering
I'm
presence.
so glad I got to hear you talk. That's really
You heard a lot of weird ass stories from me,
It was
but
great.
I
We're here
really
for it.
I enjoyed telling them. And
Make sure-
bye.